Shalom, everybody. This is Yael Ezra Ben Levi, and aka Tommy Kurtai. I'm not going to waste any time because this is something that just need to be dealt with. So let's just go ahead and jump into it right now. I'm going to come out of the Gospel of Saint John. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, I have posted this question many times. I'm going to now address it again. Gospel of St. John, chapter 20, verse 17. Now I'm coming out of the King James Version of the Bible. This is the red letter edition, which signifies whatever Christ said, the Christ of the New Testament, the Christ to many Christians around the world. His words are recorded in red. To follow along, let you know it's him speaking. So these are his words, and this is let me give you a quick backdrop of the situation. Is after his resurrection, and Mary Magdalene is going to the tomb and all that, and the tomb, the tomb is empty and all that. So let's see what happened at their encounter. But we're not going to focus on all that. I just want to focus on this verse and ask a question. Just what was he saying? Okay, here we go. The Gospel of St. John, chapter 20 and verse 17. I'm going to put on my specs for this because I want to make sure I read everything crystal clear. All righty, that's more like it. Here we go. Jesus saith unto her, touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren, and say unto them, I ascend unto my Father and your Father, and to my God and your God. That's it. So, okay, just what in the world was he saying? Now, to me, it seemed like he was very point blank saying and acknowledging and declaring and make it perfectly clear that his Father is the Father of his disciples, and the God that he has is the same God as his disciples. Now, why this is so significant to me, because it seemed like here he makes it perfectly clear that he do not see himself as God. He do not believe he's God, because it creates a question that demands an answer. How can your God have a God? It seems like an honest question. I have asked this to many Messianic groups and many Christian groups, and some of the answers they gave me was quite unbelievable. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but some of the replies that I have got in return were so mystical, so spooky in nature. Because I love when they say, him, I am the Father's one. Before Abraham was, I am, plainly showing that he's God. Okay, then if he was plainly showing he was God at making them statements, when he made this statement here, that my God is your God, how was he still declaring he was God, yet acknowledging that he has a God? And the God that he has is the same God as his disciples. Just please explain that to me. What was he plainly saying? Because to me it seems crystal clear. But when I ask this question, I get insulted. I've been told I lack the Spirit of God. I don't have the Spirit because I forsake the Son of the living God, that I rejected my sure salvation when I let go of the Christ of the New Testament. But based on his words alone, it seems that he makes it perfectly clear that he did not see himself as equal with the Father. He did not see himself as God. I just look at everything leading up to this. If he is God, who was he praying to? If he is God, when he was on the cross, why did he say, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Did he forsake himself? Is the next thing that has to be asked. Because if you're saying he is God, why is he making statements that plainly declare the very opposite? People say he is God. God is all knowing and he is God. Yet, in another gospel, he said, only the Father knows. He doesn't know. So that lets you know that he doesn't know everything. So if God knows everything, he's supposed to be God. How can he declare that he doesn't know? And if he is God, how can he declare that he could do nothing in and of himself? But shouldn't he be able to? He is God, as many believe him to be. So once again, I just want to read it one more time so you can understand what I'm saying. So let's read it again. And once again, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I will soon to be 50, and my eyes just are not as good as they used to be. Oh, it's sad, but it is so true. John chapter 20, verse 19. And Jesus saith unto her, touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren, and say unto them, I ascend unto my Father and your Father, and to my God and your God. So once again, I would love for some of my Christian and Messianic brothers to help me with this puzzle, to help me with this mystery, to help me with this confusion, just to help me get a grasp of just what was it he was actually saying, or what did it mean to you when you read it? What do you grasp from this? What do you see within what he was saying? So anyway, that is all I wanted to share at this time, but I'm pretty sure I will share something else in the near future. This is your brother, this is your friend, Yael Ezra Ben Levi. Shalom, love, and blessings.